Back to the program, Mayor Craig Johnson from Elk Grove. How are you?
Good, Amy. How you doing today?
Good. I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Sure did. We extra money in everyone's pocket in Elk Grove, so we all enjoyed it a little bit better.
Yeah. So what's going on, and why didn't I move to Elk Grove?
Well, we wonder that. We've been saying that a long time. Well, what happened is, if you look out your studio windows and see that nice big building going next door to your location there, the village is doing very well, and it's not the first time. Actually, Amy, you said tens of thousands. We actually gave back $3 million to our residents, and this is the fourth time in 4 years that we've given our residents rebates like that. The first two times were water bill credits during COVID. The third time was a $200 gift card during the great inflation bang. And then this time we did it because the village is doing well, and time to help people with their kids going back to school and other things going on this fall. So we decided to give money directly back to the taxpayers.
Well, how much money per household did you give everybody?
What we did was every household, whether it's single family, multifamily, apartment, condo, townhome, anything, got a $200 gift card sent to their address. And again, this is the third time or fourth time, and each time it's worth about $3 million. And it's basically done because the village is doing very well, and we always take our first priority is to make sure we continue to have the lowest property tax rate in all Northwest Cook County. So Arlington Heights, Mount Prospect, Display, and Schaumburg, all of them pay more. Secondly, we make sure we take care of the best employees any village has in the world, which we do. We make sure we invest back into the community, keep it strong, and we want to give money back to the community residents directly when we can. And we're able to do that again this year, and we're very excited to do it.
Wow. What have the residents been saying? What's the feedback?
Disbelief all the time. And like I said, we've been doing this, so you'd think they kind of get used to it, but they're always in disbelief. We get letters, emails, phone calls, people coming to see us, talking to us, and they're saying the same thing. Government doesn't do this.
No.
Why are you doing this? And we said it's the right thing to do. If we're doing well, they need to do well. And some people say, well, you just give me my money back. Actually, in Elk Grove, 16 cents of every dollar they get back is their money. 84 cents of every dollar they get back comes from that successful business park. And that's the key to Elk Grove's success, is having such a great business park. I'm not sure if you've seen our ads we've been running lately on TV and stuff. We voted Municipality of the Year again this year. Our business park for 2 years in a row, we voted Best Business Park in America. We're getting recognitions, accreditations, you name it. Elk Grove's at the top of the heap, and we're enjoying it, and we want to make sure our residents enjoy it too.
And you sponsored a bowl game, remember?
Oh yeah, a few years ago. We're unique, Amy. We think outside the box to get our word out. We sponsored the Makers Want It Bahamas Bowl. The Makers Want is our tagline for our business park. We have a lot of industrial making things, so we call ourselves the Makers Want It. Then we sponsor Olympic teams. We just got done sponsoring Brad Keselowski and his car in the Chicago Street Race. So, we try to get the word out. And the better, like I say, the key on this is, Amy, is we do well, we think our residents should enjoy the success. Besides having the best services, maybe a little bit money back to them, especially these times are kind of difficult for a lot of people. We feel it's a way to share it with everyone involved.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Mayor, I don't think I've heard any ads on AM 560, The Answer Plan, for how great. So you may have to shift some of that money to us, to AM 560.
Keep it in mind. Yes. I mean, and that's key. And I tell people all the time, they go, well, why would you sponsor a bowl game? Why? Because you want to get the word out. There's millions of towns in this world. And why should someone pick Elk Grove Village out of nowhere? Well, you want to get the word out. And because of our uniqueness and things we do, Love's Fueling Station on Bussey Road in Elk Grove came directly, which is unusual to be able to trace this, directly from a bowl game. Chad Bruner, the vice president of Love's Fueling Station in Oklahoma City, watched the football game, huge college fan, Googled Makers Want It, what the heck's this? They were looking to put not only fueling stations on highways, they want to put them in big business parks. And him and the CEO came out in January. The game was in December, came out in January. And by May, they were meeting with me, getting ready to put their prototype fueling station. And what does that mean to Elk Grove Village? Hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in tax revenue. Wow. And again, we didn't give them anything. didn't ask for any rebates, any kind of incentives. They just came because they want to be in Elk Grove that bad. And we've paid back our TV commercial, we're paid back our other sponsorships. And that's why you got to do it. You got to get the word out, especially our town. We're the biggest business park in North America.
Wow.
We're the biggest and the best, and we're doing phenomenally well. And so we should reward our residents. We should take care of our employees, take care of this community as a whole, which we do, and it's a success. And like I say, every day you two look out that window and see that building up next door, that's one of the reasons right there. These companies, we expected to get about $4 to $5 million in permit fees for the whole year. For the first 3 months, we got $5 million.
Wow.
And we're doing that well, and that's why we thought it was time to give back to the community.
So you have a budget surplus, unlike the city that we live in with the other mayor, Johnson. We have a big budget deficit.
Yeah, we're doing well. We keep track. We're paying off any debt we have. We're paying off 4 to 5 years early. We're on top of things. And I got to be honest, Amy, John, that's not me.
Right.
That's the community as a whole. I've got phenomenal board members serving with me. I got the best staff in the world. Think about this. We're the only town in Illinois and one of only 3 in the entire country that every major department is nationally accredited. That's our police, fire, public works, and building and admin.
Wow.
We're the only one in the state and only 1 in 3 countries have those designations. That tells you something's got to be right here in Elk Grove Village. And we're probably the only town around that gives money back like this on a continuous basis, not one time, but now 4 times.
And Mr. Mayor, we had Ted Dabrowski from wirepoints.org on yesterday, and one of the part of the discussion we were having is when you look at what's happening in the city of Chicago, the first thing, especially here in Illinois, most leaders, they always want to talk about, what tax can we raise? It sounds like, it's what a novel idea to give people back the money that they send to the cities. Is there going to be an expansion on this? Is there any future plans to expand this out, to give people more back, to reduce the taxes even more?
Well, what we do is, and thank you for bringing that up, our first goal is always to make sure we're the most cost-affordable community out there. So that's why I'm proud to say for 26 straight years, we've had the lowest property tax in all Northwest Cook County. All of our neighboring towns, they're big towns, good friends of ours, the mayors and all that, Schaumburg, Arlington Heights, Hoffman State, Mount Prospect, Des Plaines, all the towns around here, we got the lowest property tax rate. So that's the first thing we look for. Secondly, we want to make sure we provide the best services to our community. Our residents and our businesses deserve nothing less than the best police, fire, public works, engineering, administration services. They deserve the best. So that's our next goal. Our third goal is to make sure we reinvest. We reinvest millions of dollars every year in new street work, landscaping, aesthetics, structures, bridge, whatever we got to do to make sure we give the best services and facilities for people to use. Then after that, I look for ways to give back to the residents. And this is just one of many ways we've done before. We have community events. Amy, you know this. We put on concerts second to none. We had the Beach Boys playing on the 4th of July here in Elk Grove Village this year, and it was a free concert to the community. Free.
And who else? Did you have Poison or Rat? I can't remember.
No, we haven't had Poison. We had, I'm not sure which one, but we had Poison. Not Poison. We had Beach Boys this year. We had Martina McBride this year. We had Brett Michaels this year.
Brett Michaels, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, we have, right, very good. Yeah, we have Brett Michaels playing. So, these we've done for years. We've had Foreigner. We've had Kenny Loggins. You name them.
You had Pat Benatar, I remember.
Yep.
But what was your dream band that you wanted? Because was it Beach Boys?
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks, yes.
It's still my
That's
hope,
your girl.
my aspiration, but I'm not sure. But we've been trying year after year, and we're ready to do it in time. We've talked to her people many times. So, so Amy, you and John, anything you do to push that a little bit, we'd appreciate it.
And you know what? She takes the Ravinia gig over you every time, Mayor Johnson. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do kind of go back and forth with Ravinia a little bit, but again, we give this back to the community, and that's important. We started doing these concerts during the Great Recession. It was a way for community to come together, no cost. They could bring their own drinks, own food, sit back, relax, and enjoy a night together with family, friends, and workers can go. So they may not live in Elk Grove, but they may work in Elk Grove. 70,000 people work in Elk Grove every day. They can.
We're familiar with that.
Yes, you know. So, and that's what I'm saying. It's just a way to make people feel better. And I was born and raised just a block from where you guys are located right now.
Wow.
And this is the way the community should be. We should come together and enjoy. It's tough times out there for a lot of people, and here we can make it better for them. And here's the beauty of this thing. I tell people everywhere we spend our money, where it comes from. For our concerts, and our concert budget this year is $750,000. But we pay for it completely by one, we have a 1% hotel tax. Two, we collect the $40,000 each year in a fee if you sell tobacco products. And three, we have video gaming. So I tell people, unless you smoke, gamble, or stay in Elk Grove hotels, I always tell the men, be careful how you answer that hotel question in front of your wife. I said, unless you do those three things, you pay absolutely nothing for those shows.
Yeah. I got a question. I got a two-part question for you because I know we're running out of time.
Sure.
Has this been introduced to the Mayor's Association? I know all you mayors get together. And do you think this will warrant a visit from the state auditors with Pritzker? Anytime you give a rebate or give people back their money, the state's always looking for money. You think they're going to come after you guys?
Well, I remember this. I pray not, but remember this. With our business park and our residence too, but especially your business park, we're one of the biggest tax exporters in the state. We pay our businesses pay a ton of taxes to the state, county, federal, everything. We want to become a bigger tax importer. So if the governor wants to talk to me, I'd love to talk to him how we do things and maybe get some of that tax money from the state back to Elk Grove Village. So, any way we want to be a partner, we're glad to do it with them. But I'm more than happy to show people how to get things done, to spend the money right, to spend it where it should be, and more importantly, to take care of the taxpayers first.
And you also own an insurance company, and you're moving to our building, correct?
That's right. Come January, I own the oldest business in Elk Grove Village. My parents moved here in January '58, and we're still here in Elk Grove to this day. So, yep, we're going to be neighbors of yours come January 1st. We're going to be on the 9th floor overlooking that building being built next to that data center.
Wow. And then one last question before we let you go. During COVID, there was talk of you starting your own health department. Are you still thinking about that?
Well, we have found, amazingly, when you start squawking a little bit, how people become a little more responsive. So I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The work we've done with the Cook County Department of Health has been better than what it's been in the past, and our hope is we don't have to repeat what they're already doing. So right now, we haven't done anything further, but we're always on the edge. If we need to go that direction, we will. But at this point, we've been getting some very good response back, so we're feeling good what's going on right now.
All right, Mayor Craig Johnson, we're going to have to leave it there for today, but thanks for coming on and promoting Elk Grove Village.
And thank you both very much. We love the show, and we love you're here in Elk Grove Village.
All right, thank you so much. And he joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
Connect with Dan and Amy using the AM 560 mobile app. Download it today at 560theanswer.com/mobile.
A great smile can make you feel happy and confident. So when you consciously conserve your teeth, that glowing smile will show through. At Best Dental Group, Doctors Economos, Gavalis, and their staff are ready to help you create that perfect look or maintain the one you have now. Along with general dentistry, Best Dental Group is a multidisciplined practice with an orthodontist, periodontist, and prosthetic specialists on site. They use the newest breakthroughs in dental technology, such as titanium implants, Invisalign clear braces, and laser treatments. Don't let fear get in the way. They can recommend sedation to make your experience as comfortable as possible. Best Dental Group is located in historic downtown Bartlett and is a multilingual office. Call 630-830-4930. That's 630-830-4930 or visit bestdental.org.